All right, I thought I'd put together a little video on how to do the brainstorming assignment just in case I've had a few students have questions. So in case anyone has questions, hopefully this will help you. On your dashboard, of course, go to, this is on Canvas, go to Expository Reading and Writing B, which should bring up the modules, or you can click on modules. Scroll down to brainstorming, the module 6 brainstorming, click on that. That will bring you to the assignment, and then click on the word prompt, and then it'll ask you if you want to make a copy. Make a copy. And then you have two things to fill out. This is the prompt, so you can read through it in case you forgot exactly what we're doing. But remember that this entire unit, this entire module is supposed to revolve around a piece of literature that you brought in. It could be anything. It could be a favorite novel that you read at any point in your life. It could be song lyrics. It could be a nonfiction book. If there's a favorite hobby you have, just honestly find a book on Amazon about that hobby, or about a person who, a biography on a person who does that hobby, whatever you like. So it could be about anything. It really should be about something you enjoy. And so whatever the text is, just write it in here. If it's song lyrics, just tell me what's the name of the song, what's the name of the artist. Good enough. Then what you will do with that text is form some sort of message. It could be anything. So if it's a book, it could just be, this is the best book ever made. It could be some kind of opinion. It should be something positive since you like it. If it's Harry Potter is the best YA novel ever, or best series ever. Or it could be a message that comes out of the book, about a character in the book. Or if it's nonfiction, it could be that everyone should try, sailboarding or whatever your hobby is. Cheerleading is really a sport. I mean, it could be anything, as long as it kind of stems from whatever text you brought to class, which you didn't actually bring to class, but that we were supposed to if we were in a traditional ERWC class. So that's the message. Then you're going to take that message, so write it down, whatever it is. You're going to take that message, and now you're an advertiser. You're the person who's trying to get this message out to everybody, and people of all kinds of different backgrounds. So that's where you have 4 different quadrants here in this box, and you're going to choose one from each quadrant, one type of writing, and each different type of writing is designed to try to speak to one particular audience. Okay, and this is what you have to decide right now to do the brainstorming. So you've got your text, you got your message. Now, how are you going to get that message into what audiences? So you have to kind of match what audience would most respond to which one of these. Who's going to respond to song lyrics, or an Instagram post, or a biographical sketch, or whatever it is. So then you go down to the the planning chart. Copy and paste your message here. Then in this box, you will tell me which genre did you choose from quadrant 1. So you go to quadrant 1, which is top left. Did you choose a poem, haiku, found poem, song lyrics, spoken word poem, or very short story? Whatever you chose, write it here. So if it's, very short story, type it in there, right? Then right next to it, what is your audience? Which audience did you choose to write this very short story for? And you got to think about, make sure it matches. Is this audience going to respond, and why would this audience respond to this particular choice? If it makes no sense, you're going to get a lot of points taken off. So, don't send a text message to old people. Like, no offense, old people, but you're not going to reach the most older people with text messages. It just doesn't make sense. Now, a radio spot, you get some 80-year-olds that used to listen to the radio every night because that's all they have before TVs. Yeah, it makes sense, right? And then as far as textual features that are unique to the genre, just think about the genre choice you made and what makes it that genre? Is it that you're going to use particular types of words? So if your audience is little kids, you're going to use very simplistic language. If you're writing a text, you're going to use abbreviated language. If it's a poem, you might have a rhythm to it. So what do you have to do to make it that genre, and what do you have to do to try to reach that audience? Okay, what are you going to do to the language? How are you going to change the language from how you would normally write in order to write that genre to that audience? Okay, then this is where you explain that a little further. How is this genre choice and the textual features that you just wrote down, how is it going to appeal to your audience? So in this box, it's how are you going to write? What are the writing features? In this box, how are those writing features and that genre choice going to appeal to the audience? Okay, so it's all brainstorming. This is what we want you to think about. If you think about this stuff in great depth, then you're going to write a better paper, right? So you do that. It's Google Doc automatically saves what you write. Then let me see if I could show you how to turn this in, since I changed everything. So if I go to student view, this should be what you see. So we go to brainstorming. We click submit assignment. Now you can still go to Google Drive. If you have a file and you want to upload it, fine. What I would do is go to Google Drive, find the document that you want to, and you got to log in to your Google Drive. And then you just find the document and click submit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. For some reason, I don't think I can, but I'm sure you will be able to. If there's a problem and you can't do this, that's where you send me an invitation to edit, but please try to do this. But it should work for you. So that's it. That's how you do the assignment. If you have any questions, I'm at school every day, 0 period and first period, and just drop in. Okay, thanks.